नमस्कार, मैं हूं सतीश सिंह। मेरे YouTube चैनल सिंह एकेडमी में आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। टुडे वी डिस्कस द इलिप्स, ए कोनिकल सेक्शन इलिप्स. What is ellipse? Now let's play. Now we have to determine the ellipse. Now we determine the formula of ellipse. Now we have to know that what is the ellipse. Let's play. We draw a Cartesian coordinate. We draw a rectangular coordinate. That this horizontal line is known as x dash, is known as x-axis, and this vertical line y dash is known as y-axis. We choose a fixed point S. We choose a fixed point S. We choose a fixed point S and a fixed line L. A fixed line L and a movable point P. A movable point P. A point P. A movable point P. This point P moves in such a manner. This point P moves in such a manner. That's why the distance of point P from the fixed line L, that is distance Pm, and the distance from the point distance of P from S, fixed point S, bears a constant ratio. Then the locus traced out by the point P. Then the locus traced out by the point P is known as ellipse. We draw an ellipse. The ellipse looked like this. The ellipse looked like this. This is the ellipse. We repeat it again. We consider a fixed point S and a fixed straight line L, a movable point P. This point P moves in such a manner that distance from the fixed line, that is Pm, and the distance from the fixed point S, that is PS, bears a constant ratio, that is Pm by PS. This constant ratio is known as eccentricity. Eccentricity is denoted by E. In case of ellipse, the value of eccentricity, the value of E, lies in between 0 to 1. The value of eccentricity in case of ellipse lies in between 0 to 1. This fixed point S is known as focus. This fixed point S is known as focus. And this fixed straight line is known as directrix. This fixed line is known as directrix. In case of ellipse, there are two focus, S and another focus is that, S and S dash. In case of ellipse, we have two focus, then there are two fixed straight line, that is two directrix. Name as ZL and ZL dash. Two directrices. And we have the two distance, PM and PM dash. Now, this is the axis of the ellipse. This is the axis of the ellipse. This is the axis of the ellipse. Here, this ellipse draw at the center. This ellipse draw at the center. The center of the ellipse is origin. Where C is the center of the ellipse. Where C is the center of ellipse. Center of ellipse is origin, that is 0, 0. Center of ellipse is origin, 0, 0. And this name as A dash. A dash lies on the x-axis. A dash lies on the x-axis. A dash is known as A dash lies on the x-axis is known as minor axis. States A dash is known as major axis of the ellipse. Major axis. And we named as this B dash. This B dash lies on y-axis. B dash is known as minor axis. Minor axis. What is major axis and minor axis? The ellipse cut the x-axis. Ellipse cut the x-axis at the point A and the point A dash. This distance A and A dash is known as major axis of the ellipse. And the ellipse cut the y-axis at B and B dash. The distance between B to B dash, B dash is known as minor axis. If we consider the point of A is A comma 0 and point of A dash is minus A comma 0. The point of B is 0 comma B and 0 comma minus B. Then length of major axis, length of major axis is 2a. This length is 2a. And the length of minor axis is 2b. Length of minor axis is 2b. This length is 2a and this length is 2b. Here, the focus, the coordinate of focus is AE comma 0 and this minus AE comma 0. That's why the focus of ellipse, coordinate of focus is AE comma 0 and minus AE comma 0. Together we retain plus minus AE comma 0. This is the coordinate of focus. And the formula of ellipse, eccentricity of the ellipse, eccentricity is root over 1 minus b square by a square. Root over 1 minus b square by a square. And the equation of major axis, major axis lies on x-axis. That's why equation of major axis is y equal to 0 and equation of minor axis is x equal to 0. Again we repeated the formulas of ellipse, some formulas of ellipse. This A dash is known as major axis, B dash is known as minor axis, length of major axis is 2a, length of minor axis is 2b, the coordinate of A is A comma 0 and A dash A minus A comma 0, coordinate of B 0 comma B and coordinate of B dash 0 comma minus B. Center of ellipse is 0 comma 0 at origin and the formula of eccentricity is root over 1 minus b square by a square. The equation of major axis is y equal to 0 and the equation of minor axis is x equal to 0. आशा करते हैं कि ये वीडियो आपके लिए हेल्पफुल हो। अगर वीडियो हेल्पफुल हो, अगर वीडियो को पसंद आए तो वीडियो को लाइक करके शेयर करना भूलें। धन्यवाद।